Delicious coffee. Thanks for making me the largest cup ever. And we are back. Nice work there, Link. Curse, couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Groose. I know I saved your tail.
I mean, since Link is quiet and mute most of the time, I will say it. Thank you, Groose. That actually helped a lot.
Yes, thank you. Muchas gracias. Now let's get that Gate of Time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead.
A side character that was beneficial to Link? That's not possible.
That's why peeps love Groose, I guess.
Yeah.
He's helpful.
He is.
And,
like, he starts off
and not a total butt.
Yeah, he starts off as a butt just because, like, you know, he jelly. He's like, oh, man.
He's a jelly butt.
I like Zelda, and Zelda likes you. That ain't cool.
He's just one of those typical bullies, but then it seems like he figured out his ways.
Yeah, he's also a teenager, so it's like, all right.
That motherfucker's a teenager?
Yeah. I mean, they're all probably around,
that looks like an adult man.
I think they're like 15 to 18 around there.
I don't deny it.
I like to think Link is more around 18, just because when I think of 15-year-olds, I'm like, I was incompetent as hell as a 15-year-old. I don't know where people keep
he's
getting...
the chosen one.
I don't know where anime keeps getting this idea that, like, 15-year-olds are competent, well-adjusted individuals. Like,
We'll discuss age stuff in just a second, but the old one says,
It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. I'm not a bag of teeth. You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Groose. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here.
could have been bad.
Dude, I love that he does that. Oh, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help.
I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Link, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. Wow! Almost like someone just said it right at the end of last episode. There's much I could tell you, but suffice to say, it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it, and reseal it, into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bond that confines it. Such is its awesome power.
I could have sworn they talked about this in the intro, but it's also been like weeks.
They did introduce it and mention some of it.
Right, but now we're getting more.
It just felt like there was a lot more to it.
Oh yeah, there definitely was.
This big monster just keeps coming out, and it's like, whoa, where did this thing come from? Oh, go seal it. Okay, well, we'll learn more later. It's like, what?
What's going on?
Okay. We must destroy it at its source or suffer the fate to get it again. Oh, there's no time to lose. Hit the gate with the Skyward Strike.
There was no time to lose last time, but you monologued for a while.
Come on already. Charge that sword of yours, that sacred stuff, and Granny was talking about, and zap the fuck out of the Gate of Time.
Okay, I'll do it.
Right, Granny? The old bag of teeth. Whoa, did she just glitch? Or she was like...
Her hand like just shuddered back in.
Yeah, it looked like she just like flipped from one panel to the second one.
Oh, I don't know.
Indeed. Now go, Link. Go to the gate.
I was trying.
Go to the gate!
I'm trying
Before
to.
it releases again.
God, you guys talk forever. I just want to do what I'm supposed to do.
And you don't talk enough.
I know I don't. I'm a very quiet boy.
A very solemn, quiet boy.
Maybe that's why I get along with Link.
He knows his place and doesn't talk.
He's just like the personification of me. It's like, yeah, most of the time.
Silent protagonist is everyone.
I just don't like talking most of the time.
Gross.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, a square Pokeball.
Oh, no, missing no. What did you get in this game for?
Yeah. I'm getting Breath of the Wild 2 vibes for the, what is it? I don't know if it's Hylian. I don't know if it's Sheikah. I don't know. But that, that language with the symbols. Not that they aren't all languages with symbols.
Yeah, they start introducing, like, text stuff. Like, in Twilight Princess, I think, was, like, one of the first ones where it was really starting to get, like, oh, let's...
Worst game of Tetris ever.
Yeah, no, I was just saying worst, like Zelda was like, Twilight Princess was bad.
No. Worst game of Tetris.
That's a little harsh. You haven't played it.
It was just all the cubes spinning around.
Clearly, it was a Bejeweled game.
Oh, great. So we're playing this. We're playing Jack. We're all going through fucking big portals that look like this. Got it.
God, that's pretty.
When's the giant monster jumping out of this one?
Oh, hey, look at all the symbols of all the...
look at the symbols.
Faeruden and the other one.
The other 3-lettered one or whatever.
Alright, I fucking did it. That's not it! What did you do? Do not fear. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. I was scanning the whole time! Rips off her face.
Oh, Granny, no!
I loved you.
I thought we were friends.
Standing before you is the path that transcends the flow of time, and it is portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda waits.
That's right, she went in the gate of time.
Mm-hmm. We've seen this before.
Go bravely, Link. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate.
Nice. The statue starts going, ah!
The only words he says, Link's having his monologue. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. My eyes, very weird looking. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit. Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again.
I mean, other than not having a sword, Groose, yeah, totally could take down that giant thing.
Hell yeah, just gonna keep bombing the fuck out of it? Hell yeah. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me.
Hell yeah, buddy.
The fucking smile. Who hurt you, Groose?
Lots of people.
We're gonna get them. Besides, if it's not me, if it's not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? What? The Gran?
Groose is into older women? What?
And you know what? What a sucker. Nah, forget about it. He's gonna good luck with Zelda. He trips. Just out of frame. Cool guys don't look at time gates. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, what's up? How's it going, buddy? Good looking.
Poor big guy.
Granny's like, all right, everyone's leaving me then. Fuck.
Yeah. Can't blame him.
You're going through your gate and he's going through his.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't open. He's fucking face plant.
I love the way the shadows look in this game too. Just the way like it works with all this stuff kind of gives that really painterly effect.
It does look cool. Kingdom Hearts is light. Darkness.
Well, let's hope it's not the Kingdom Hearts plot. Tetsuya Nomura, get away from my Zelda game.
I love this like repeating mirror type of deal. My great grandmother had a mirror that did that repeating effect and had like a string of lights inside.
Ooh.
But I don't know how it does it. It's like a double mirror with a one-way mirror, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just repeat back, and it looked like it just like a hole went into a wall. And it's like, wow! I remember seeing it as a little kid and just being like, this is the coolest thing.
Temple of Hylia.
Who's that? Never heard that name. Whoa.
Oh, hey, Impa.
Even once before.
You're just waiting for me. I'm going to leave now.
Is this the same layout as Grand's house? Grand's temple?
I mean, yeah, this is the same place. We're back in time now. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
At last, I've been expecting you, Link.
Hello, so hey! I saw you. You tried to fucking leave.
No, never. I just wanted to see the outside world that was clearly blocked off. Anyways, you are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things simply. Actually, it just seems kind of the same. Like, just there's no more moss. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. Yeah, I noticed there was a big text box in the upper left-hand corner that told me that.
Oh no.
You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here, the Goddess Hylia has only sealed away Demise recently. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rocks into the sky that would one day become Skyloft.
What?
It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past.
Whoa, my brain.
You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you.
She doesn't go back through the doors he just came through.
That door, okay.
Yeah.
It is there that the person you've risked your life and blood to defend waits for you.
I don't have blood, I have hearts.
Anything else?
They're not even mine. I stole them from the grass.
You stand in the past, ages before. Here, the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise.
Yeah, same thing. Okay, yeah, no, I do have questions, but I guess we'll come back to them later, Impa. Fine, you can't answer them now.
Oh, we gotta go talk to a lady.
It's Demise? We go fight Demise?
We're gonna fight Denise.
Yeah, Denise. Listen here, Betty.
Denise from Walmart.
Deborah, get out of my way.
Link, you've come so far. Link, I'm glad you made it.
Hey.
What are we? Okay, so we actually did go through the gates. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine Impa filling you in on everything. We traveled very far from home to the past, back to the past, to the distant past.
Oh, wait, before I forget, there was this guy, Goose, says,
Yeah.
hey.
Goose said, what's cooking good looking? I'm pretty sure he did say that.
Canon.
In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the Demon King, known as Demise, have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we have heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as may seem, they appear to all be too real. It's too cute. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain.
God, I love the orchestra music in this. It
Yeah.
sounds so nice.
It's nice.
There's light. Those are cordyceps spores. You don't eat them. You'll become a creepy fungus zombie.
Oh no, not that game.
The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire, any fucking desire. They called it the Triforce. I don't think you've heard of it before. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. By his Triforce! He was trying for the Force, Nick! Do you get it? Do you get the fucking joke?
No.
The goddess feared it for her people. She used her power to send them both them and the Triforce into the sky, and a slice of earth she cut away from the land.
If we take away one piece of the Triforce, is it kind of the Duo Force?
It's the Biforce.
And it becomes the Uno Force if it's just one?
It's kind of like the Bifrost. They're brothers.
Oh.
They're cousins. They were roommates.
The Biforce. That sounds like a force for good. We'll just get rid of the Triforce of power, which is Ganon's. Just get rid of that, then everything will be fine.
Biforce is what capitalism is based off of.
Oh. Is it?
B-U-I.
Okay, I was like,
I'll
that's
shut up
not
now.
clicking.
This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft.
Oh.
Okay, the floating rock wasn't floating. What knocked it up into the sky?
Hylia, the goddess.
Okay. I was like, was it the fight with Demise or what? I didn't quite understand. Okay.
So there's Nin, Furore, and there was the three goddesses, like Ocarina of Time. Remember when you have those three colored lights that go up into the sky, like the red, green, and blue?
the symbols we saw.
Yeah. So those are the goddesses that created the Triforce. But there's also other goddesses, and Hylia was one of them who was left behind.
Gotcha.
And kind of protected the Triforce. And now Zelda fans, I know I'm probably massaging over some things. And
I
probably
think you're
like
making it simple for me.
I'm maybe getting a couple things like wrong here and there. I just woke up. Give me a break.
It's not like the story's been told again and again in different ways each time.
Yeah. So they left, Hylia stayed, but Hylia was a goddess, and Hylia, to protect the people from Demise, took like a bunch of the Hylians and then raised them up into the sky, which is why there's none of them on the
are the
planet.
closest to Hylia.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that's why there's that giant hole in the ground.
Got it. The
Yeah.
hole where the darkness is sealed?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's been my interpretation.
Okay. I mean, it's a big pit.
Yeah, it's a big pit, and then there's a big thing in the sky.
There's not rocks there, and there's rocks there. Seems like it may work.
Seems like it may fit.
This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, we came to call it Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after, the Demon King was imprisoned. It became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power.
Lasted a pretty good long while. It's probably been like a couple hundred years, if not more.
You did pretty good.
Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised 2 separate plans and set them both into motion. It took a long day. He's just like, what? I'm not hearing a single word you said. You were gorgeous.
Yeah. You look putty in that light.
They could have animated him a little bit more. He was just like, oh, dumbfounded.
First, she created fire. She made the spirit that resides in her sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on this mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. Excuse me a second. Zelda, what are those? What are those shoes?
They're so pretty.
You couldn't afford holeless shoes?
So I think they're like fives where they wrap around, so they're like Roman sandals almost.
They're thematically like her hair doodles and her bracelets and stuff. It checks out.
She made the sacrifices you have likely guessed so that the supreme power created by the gold gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power could never be wielded by one. I got one. You got one?
I got one. I mean, might have one later.
Kenan's like, I got one. It's like, oh no.
Go away.
Nobody wants me.
I don't want you here.
Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers in her immortal form.
Go hang out with Vati in the break room. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah, and Ghirardelli. Get Ghirardelli out of here.
Ghirardelli and
that fucking big avocado outside.
And the other one that was in Twilight Princess who wasn't really the villain all along.
I've been saying Ganon. I think I meant Ganondorf.
Ganon's short for Ganondorf.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're separate beings, right? Because Ganon's the pig one, right? Ganondorf is his physical
evolved form. So he starts as Ganondorf and evolves into Ganon, but Ganon is Ganondorf.
No, I get that. Yeah, the same thing. But I mean, like that's like Charmander and Charmeleon. They're the same person. They're the same thing, but they're evolved from right.
He still is the same person, but in subsequent games when
it's not like Charmander changes into Charmeleon, they're different. It's still the same thing.
It's still the same being.
It's just a powerful form.
It's a more powerful form, but using the Triforce of power. But he kind of, in certain games when he gets revived, he only comes back as Ganon, and he doesn't have his memories as Ganondorf and
like
such.
Link to the Past. There's only Ganon. There's not Ganondorf.
Yeah, there is no Ganondorf in that one, but
he's pyramid and he's in the temple pyramid and he's.
But he is derived from Ganondorf, like he's from that timeline. But like for instance, in like Four Swords Adventure, he gets revived poorly, so he forgets. He doesn't remember anything. He's just a beast. He's like he's like the one at the end of Twilight Princess, where like he's just rage and he doesn't know anything. So he's not like smart, doesn't have an intellect. Or in Wind Waker, whereas like, oh no, he's that same Ganondorf. He may have transformed into Ganon at one point, but he transformed back into Ganondorf.
Yeah, all the same one guy.
And he remembers everything. So it's always Ganon, and it's always Ganondorf. It's just certain times he's revived and certain times he remembers.
I was just trying to figure out like the best way to refer to each one.
Yeah.
As the indicator of who I was referring to.
Right. If you said
Pig Monster, Ganondorf comes in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link?
Well, we were discussing who Ganon is in Ganondorf, but Zelda, we were totally listening to what you're saying.
You were the chosen hero, and I'm Zelda.
We're gonna have to find out what she says next time.
I don't know if we've met before, but I'm Zelda.
Okay, Zelda.
We'll see you guys next time. Beep bop boop.
Everyone's probably like, "Why are you ending here?" Because I think there's way more cutscenes, and we're already.
It's very dialogue heavy.
Yeah, it's very dialogue heavy. Yeah. It's good dialogue, and it's great, and I'm digging it. It's just we got to end it now.
I didn't realize that it wasn't just one color for her hair doodles. It's purple and blue.
It's like I think they're trying to go for like a chromy multicolor thing, but I think they had to like split it down.